Our business is to be happy. Happiness can be achieved through training the mind. What is the meaning of life? To be happy and useful. You're happy when you help others become happy. Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. A disciplined mind leads to happiness, and an undisciplined mind leads to suffering. A heart full of love and compassion is the main source of inner strength, willpower, happiness, and mental tranquility. The more we think of others, the happier we are. The more we think of ourselves, the more suffering we feel. If we have no inner peace, we deceive ourselves into thinking that comfort and prosperity will bring happiness. Live a good, honorable life. Then when you get older and look back, you'll be able to enjoy it a second time. If your own mental attitude is correct, even if you remain in a hostile atmosphere, you feel happy. Happiness mainly comes from our own attitude, rather than from external factors. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. When we feel love and kindness toward others, it not only makes others feel loved and cared for, but it helps us also to develop inner happiness and peace. The key to human happiness lies within our own state of mind, and so too do the primary obstacles to that happiness. It is our basic right to be a happy person, happy family, and eventually a happy world. That should be our goal. When I meet people from other cultures, I know that they too want happiness and do not want suffering. This allows me to see them as brothers and sisters. A sense of concern for others gives our lives meaning. It is the root of all human happiness. Happiness is a state of mind. With physical comforts, if your mind is still in a state of confusion and agitation, it is not happiness. Happiness means calmness of mind. There are two kinds of satisfaction or happiness, one mainly through mental peace, another physical comfort. Helping others is not limited to providing food, shelter, and so forth, but includes relieving the basic causes of suffering and providing the basic causes of happiness. Happiness in simplicity can be achieved with a flexible mindset and 9 hours sleep each night. Happiness does not come about only due to external circumstances, it mainly derives from inner attitudes. Happiness doesn't always come from a pursuit. Sometimes it comes when we least expect it. Genuine happiness consists in those spiritual qualities of love, compassion, patience, tolerance and forgiveness and so on. For it is these which provide both for our happiness and others' happiness. Even if only a few individuals try to create mental peace and happiness within themselves, and act responsibly and kind-heartedly towards others, they will have a positive influence in their community. Since we desire the true happiness that is brought about by a calm mind, and such peace of mind arises only from having a compassionate attitude, we need to make a concerted effort to develop compassion. I believe that the very purpose of our life is to seek happiness. That is clear. Whether one believes in religion or not, whether one believes in this religion or that religion, we all are seeking something better in life. So, I think, the very motion of our life is towards happiness. I believe compassion to be one of the few things we can practice that will bring immediate and long-term happiness to our lives. I'm not talking about the short-term gratification of pleasures like sex, drugs, or gambling, though I'm not knocking them, but something that will bring true and lasting happiness. The kind that sticks. As human beings, we all want to be happy and free from misery. We have learned that the key to happiness is inner peace. The greatest obstacles to inner peace are disturbing emotions such as anger and attachment, fear and suspicion, while love and compassion, a sense of universal responsibility, are the sources of peace and happiness. Material objects give rise to physical happiness, while spiritual development gives rise to mental happiness. Since we experience both physical and mental happiness, we need both material and spiritual development. This is why, for our own good and that of society, we need to balance material progress with inner development. It is in everybody's interest to seek those actions that lead to happiness and avoid those which lead to suffering. And because our interests are inextricably linked, we are compelled to accept ethics as the indispensable interface between my desire to be happy and yours. Those who have little interest in spirituality shouldn't think that human inner values don't apply to you. The inner peace of an alert and calm mind are the source of real happiness and good health. Our human intelligence tells us which of our emotions are positive and helpful and which are damaging and to be restrained or avoided. We human beings are social beings. We come into the world as the result of others' actions. We survive here in dependence on others. Whether we like it or not, there is hardly a moment of our lives when we do not benefit from others' activities. For this reason, it is hardly surprising that most of our happiness arises in the context of our relationships with others. Happiness arises as a result of different causes and conditions. If you harm someone out of anger, you may feel some superficial satisfaction, but deep down you know it was wrong. Your confidence will be undermined. However, if you have an altruistic attitude, you'll feel comfortable and confident in the presence of others.